Hello my dear, this is Ujjwal Kumar Sen, and today I'm going to share with you how to solve a question in case of Vogel approximation method. And this is a question, one of the question of transportation problem. Well, I have already shared with you two methods, northwest corner rule and least cost method. So let me share with you how to solve this problem step by step. This method is also known as penalty method. So what I'm going to do in this method, I'm just going to find out the difference in this row only. One by one we'll do the difference between two minimum values. So we have most minimum value is 2 and the next minimum value is 3. So the difference between 2 and 3 is what? 1. I'm just going to write like this. Now again this row I have done with this row. Now let's come back to this row. Here most minimum value is 1 and the next minimum value is 4. So difference between 1 and 4 is 3. Now let's come to the next point. The minimum is 4 and the next minimum is 5. So difference between 4 and 5 is 1. Well, we have done with the row 1. Now we need to move to the column. So here we have minimum is 3 and the next minimum is 5. So difference between these two is 2. Now 1 and 4 difference is 3. Now 2 and 6 difference is 4 and next 4 difference is 0. So this is the pretty first step we need to take if we wanted to find out transportation cost for any problem by using Vogel approximation method. Well, I hope you understand. Now let's move to the next step. Next step is we need to find out the maximum difference. So where we have maximum difference, here 0, here 4, here 3, here 2, here 1, here 3, here 1. So we need to find out maximum difference. Now just wait for a second. Actually I've just gone for getting this red pen to show. That's why you can identify which one is. I wanted to make it different for you. That's why you can easily understand for which value I am writing. So this is 1, this is 3, this is 1 again, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So we need to find out the maximum difference. Here we are having maximum difference, that is 4. Okay, now select this 4. This is 4 maximum. Now we need to find out the minimum cost. Minimum cost is 2. The minimum cost is 2. Now we need to we have to do, we need to just fulfill demand and based on our requirement. Based on our capacity, we need to fulfill demand or requirement. So this is what? This is capacity and this is requirement. Okay, so we already have this. We have given in this question. This is capacity and this is requirement. Okay, requirement is also known as demand. Okay, I hope you understand this. Now let's move to the next part. We are having capacity, we are having requirement. We got the maximum value here. Now we need to find out minimum cost, that is 2. We got all this. Okay, let me just make this curve. Okay, now we are having requirement 12 and we are having capacity 22. So we can fulfill this requirement or demand. Just write 12 here and just write here 10 because we have remaining 10 there in case of capacity. Now we don't need to consider this column because we have fulfilled its demand. We have done with this column. Now let's move to the first step again. We need to find out two values in each row and each column. Then we need to write just below here. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to find out again the next value. So we have done with this. So let me just write cross and let me use the red pen. Okay, now let's move to the here. So again 3 and 4, so the value would be 1. Again here 1 and 6, the value would be 3. Here 4 5, the value would be 1. So let's move to here 2 3, and we don't write because we have done this with this column, and here again 0. Now as you can see, we are having two maximum values, 3 and 3. Now, maybe you are thinking what we are going to do in this case. Yes, my dear, we need to find out for which difference we are having minimum cost. If you see, for these 3 we are having minimum cost is 1. For these 3 we are having minimum cost is 1. So we can take any one from these. Let's take this one. Okay, now what we have, just let's take this one. What we have, our requirement is 17 and we have capacity 15, so we can give maximum value is 15, so remaining would be 0 and here remaining would be 2. Now we need to just draw a line that which shows that we have done with this row. Now let's move to the next step, the pretty same step which we have already used, that is we need to write the difference between two numbers. From here we can write 1, we have done with this one. From here again we need to write 1, from here we need to write 2, from here we need to write 3, and we have done with this one, and here we have done as 4, so 1 will be there, so sorry for this mistake, and again we are having one value only 1. I hope you got it now. Okay, so just consider this. Okay, there is nothing going to happen because there is nothing going to we haven't used this value yet. Okay, now let's move to here. So here we are having only one maximum value, that is 3. Now we need to find out minimum cost, that is 4. So let me just make a curve. Here we need only 2 requirement we have, so we'll just give 2 because we are having capacity is 10, so remaining capacity would be 8. Now we just need to draw a line which shows that we have done with this column. Okay, now again we need to do what? We need to find out difference. These two differences 2. Here we have done with this one. Here 4 5 1. Here 2. Here cross and then 1. Okay, now we are having 2 maximum values, 2 and 2. So minimum cost is 3. So we can take any one. Let's take this one. Okay, so here we are having minimum, capacity is 8 and requirement is 9. So we can give the whole value here and remaining would be 0. We can just put a cross here because we have done with this one. Now what we have, will remaining this one only remaining there, 8 we have again. Okay, now what we have required only 2 values, so we don't need to find out any difference. We just need to put where is requirement and where is demand. So here the minimum cost is 4, so first 7 is demand and requirement, and we have given 8 as capacity. So if we'll give 7, the remaining would be 1. Just give 7 here and 1 would be remaining, and here we need 1. So if we'll give this 1, this will become 1, so this will become 0. So I hope you understand that we have done this with this one. And now we need to calculate the cost for this transportation from here to here. As simple as that, which method we have already used in the previous 2 problems. Okay, now total cost is equal to 12 into 2 plus 4 into 2 plus 3 into 8 plus 1 into 15 and plus 5 into 1 plus 4 into 7, 24. This is 4 into 2, that means 8, 24, 15, 5, 28. 24 into 48 plus 28 plus 28, 20 plus 8. So for 28 56 and 48 is equal to 104 rupees. Okay, let me show you. Yes, 104 rupees. I hope you understand this question, how I have solved. Well, if you got any problem in this method, let me know. I will try to help you, and I'm sure you got those those way or those concept which will help you to solve another problem. Well, I will upload few previous year papers from competitive examination in this topic only to make or to help you having grab in this topic. Well, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video. Bye bye.